It seems that the flavor of the month in boxing right now is powerful Russian fighters. From Ruslan Provodnikov to Sergey Kovalev to Artur Beterbiev, Russian fighters are the darlings of American television. But for the past 10 years, fighting in his homeland and in Europe has been a fighter equally as exciting and destructive, Denis Lebedev. Lebedev defends his WBA Cruiserweight title on Friday night against Yuri Kalenga, back home in Moscow. Time and time again, the 35-year-old has proven to be one of the sport's most devastating knockout punchers. Despite that, it wasn't long ago that Lebedev was taking flack for beating up on faded stars. He knocked out Roy Jones Jr., beat up a shot James Toney over 12 rounds, leading to speculation that the Russian tank was being protected. But then, Lebedev stepped up to face Guillermo Jones, a hulking yet fast cruiserweight who was dying for a crack at a big name himself. What resulted was nothing short of brutal magic. Lebedev turned in one of the gutsiest performances in recent history and completely altered his reputation in the eyes of hardcore boxing fans. The image of him fighting through grotesque disfiguration is firmly entrenched in the minds of anyone who has seen it. Sadly, the bout's result has been tainted after Jones tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. However, the fact that Lebedev battled against those odds as well only furthers his mystique. Now, Lebedev appears determined to chase the other top dogs in the division. Johan Pablo Hernandez sits at the top with the Ring Magazine title, while many consider Marco Huck to be perhaps the rightful holder of that throne. Back in 2010, Huck defeated Lebedev via hotly disputed split decision, and cries for a rematch have echoed ever since. But before Lebedev can start scheduling anything else, it would appear that he has another tough physical fight in front of him in Kalenga. Kalenga upset Matthias Masternak last year in Monaco, and then went on the road to knock out Denton Daly in Canada. He's an unorthodox pressure fighter who will most certainly be there to slug it out with Lebedev. If Lebedev can pass this test, the question then becomes, can he join his fellow countrymen on American television? HBO in particular is in the market for European content, and there are few fights out there with a greater promise for action than ones involving Lebedev, Huck, and Hernandez. Lebedev has been providing excitement his entire career, so here's to the final years of it being spent in the spotlight.